arriving in the dock just hours after writing an exam. And within minutes, the court was postponed. Accused number 5, Kagisho Dichabe, had no senior counsel. The state also asked for more time to study the legal presentations submitted by Malema's team on Friday. They argue the state has not linked Malema to the alleged crime.
Our argument basically is that the case against Mr. Malema, even on the evidence that the state has uncontested, would not stand.
Both parties would not go into details of the legal representation. The state says it will be back in court next Thursday to respond.
We have at least 14 days to respond to them, and the prosecutors have taken an undertaking that they'll be able to respond at the latest by the 28th of November.
EFF supporters thronged the court, and Malema maintains he is innocent.
I will never betray you. I want to tell you today, I did not steal from you. I will never steal from you. I will never steal from the poor. I fight for the poor.
The trial has been postponed to 30 September 2014.
Well, let's get a bit more on the story. We cross now live to our reporter, Griselda Lewis, who's been following developments in Polokwane. A very good afternoon to you, Griselda. Could you tell us a bit more about why the case was postponed?
Well, a very good afternoon to you, Ayanda. Well, Julius Malema will know as early as next week what his fate is relating to whether the charges against him will stick or not. If they do stick, Julius Malema will go on trial starting in September 2014. Well, one of the reasons why the case was postponed was because one of the accused did not have legal counsel, and also that the state wanted to study legal representations made by Julius Malema's legal team. They described the documents as voluminous, which meant that they needed more time to study the documents and then, of course, revert back to the court.
I understand there was a bit of confusion earlier regarding media access that was resolved eventually, but what were the reasons given for not allowing the media in initially?
Well, there really hasn't been any clarity at this stage, Ayanda, as to why the media were initially not allowed to go inside Court B here at the High Court in Polokwane. We were told by police on arrival this morning that the media would not be allowed inside the court. That decision, we understand, was taken by the presiding judge, but we understand following intervention by the SABC's legal team as well as legal representatives from the other media houses, when they questioned why this was the case, there was an intervention that was made by the judge president of the North Gauteng High Court, who intervened in the situation, and basically a Judge Mlambo of the North Gauteng High Court issued an instruction that the media be allowed inside this court, which is behind me.
We'll have to leave it there for now. Thank you so much, Griselda. We also got a sneak peek at what he had to say. He has concluded his brief talk to followers and supporters of the EFF outside the courtroom. So we will continue to bring you updates on that situation.